So guys, now till now what we have completed, we are working on the one blog applications, uh, blog application. So first we created the category model, category module. Next we will go to the blog post models. So we have just this screen is the first screen. So when not first screen, just like when you open this application, then go to the admin and then here come. So we are showing the category list here, and we completed the add category functionality. Just if I add the anyone test blog, test code, and just click on the submit buttons. So it's taking some more time, but it's working. So it's come here, you see its record is added, and if I want to add or update, so we can update here, just like updated. Right now I am not deleting here, just I click on the save buttons. So you see your record is updated, and if you want to delete here, so we can also delete, just I delete it. So this functionality we completed. Now I want to add here loader. When we come in this screen, API is calling backend, right? So API taking some more time, slightly take more time for the fetch the record, so that user will be thinking, hey, what is happening here, screen is not loading. So we should show some message or loading, so that user will be aware, yes, it is the loading. So let me go to the UI. I am under the category feature for project blog code, and then under the this app, and then we have created one feature folders, and under the for feature folder we created one category folder, and here we have created two add category and category list, and this is the HTML for the category list dot component dot HTML, and here I am going to the add loader code. So what we need to do, just I write in under the div, I am writing here, just like adding class will be a spinner, a spinner border text, we can give the color primary, we can give, and then just we can give the role like a status, and then we can give the text here under the span. I am taking the span, and one class will be add visually hidden, and then we can give him the text is the loading. Sorry. And here I want to add variables, just like so. Ng if what will be it, it is the loading. Right now this variable is not here, that's why it's giving errors. So let me go to the component, and under the components here you declare loader colon true. Right now loading is not variable. Why it is giving a one? It's not. Then true, default is true, and again after this appear the load false. Let me control close this log. Sorry. So yes, it's taking some more time to load the applications, so that is fine, no problem. I just here created one variable assign default to true, and then after calling the API we are assigning false. So it will be come here. Let's just refresh it, run it, and then next what we will do, we will create one API. One second module is the blog post, like that, and that will be contain the different type of flavor again for the CRUD operation only, with a different property, many property CRUD operations. Operation, and that will be contain, first we will create the blog post controller. Just we will create the controller name will be, I will give the blog post. Again create the model, domain model, domain will be the blog post, and then DTO, blog DTO will be the blog post DTO. Okay, and then we will further create blog post DTO, and for the update the for same thing fit again update. Okay, why it's not working? Okay, let me quickly blog here. I am adding the one, so that why loader is not displaying. So display. Oh my god. What code I write here? Just assign this one boolean true, that is fine. Then loader, what loader is not? This is the very simple web host. What is the issue coming? HTTP error coming, inject category service HTTP. cloud common for module is there. dbng loading db class simple text primary s1 visually hidden. That is fine. Not okay. Later will be check, no problem. Why it's not? It should work. I am moving to the next. That is the not important. Loader is not important right now. Blog post. So let me go to the flip to the API first. Just I stop it. Create the API controller. Right click. API. Go to the API. I am taking the empty one again, and I am giving the name is the blog post controller name. Blog post controller, and just click hit on OK button. Now what I required, I required the first one class. Add the model folder, go to the domain model, right click, add class, give the name blog post.cs, and here I will take some property. How many property I will take? First I will take the GUID, so prop and GUID, take the ID. Then I will take the again auto generate property string, and I take the title title title, and quickly I am taking the, just copy paste several times. Yes, now titles will be the next with the short description. So Archana, if I make any pronunciation spelling mistake, please let me know. Making the content, I am using the feature URL, featured image URL, URL handle. Then I am using the published date, published date. It will be the date time, and next will be the author, and next will be the is visible. I am taking boolean value is visible. Okay, these many property I have taken, and on this I add the key. Okay, now second thing what I will do, I will go to the data folders. Here I am adding this as a table, so just I am copying this, come here and just add the blog post, and table name. What will happen? Archana, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, so here
blog
blog
post.
post and blog post. Okay. Now I I have already created the one controller. So what I will do, I required the API create API, right? So for create API, what we will do? So first create the interface and repository. So interface is already for categories. So here come here and now create the new class blog post repository. I want to separate everything. Okay. So it will be the interface first. Let's create blog post repository. Okay. Today just I'm copy and again under the implementation folder create one. Just remove here I. That's it. Okay. Now under the interface class, what needs to do? We need to create the method, right? So let's first create the method. What method we need to create? They need to create async. Anything name we can give each as per. And what parameter it will take? Blog post. It will be take. It is the domain model and it is the blog post. Okay. And it is the method, it's required the return type, right? So I am taking the task and which type of blog post and give the semicolon here. Why it's giving error? Create async notes. Oh my god, why I come here? First I need to go to the here, right? Hmm. Create async. Now I need to implement these methods. Come here. So, this. Now it's giving the error. Why we did not implement? So just implement it, and now it's let go. Now we need to write actual logic here, right? So what logic we will need to write here? We need to insert the record, correct? So first what we need to do? Archana, can you please tell me?
Is
I want to insert the record into the blog post table. So what should I do first?
it's a repository.
Yes,
You need to create a
yes,
blog post type variable.
okay. Next,
We need to insert it now. Then
we need to first inject db context,
instead, okay,
right? We require table where you will insert the in the
yes, yes,
table, and how we will get the table using db context,
DB context.
right? So how in the constructors I create constructor application db context, right?
DB context.
Or give the name db
Variable.
context, variable db context. Now we need to initialize. So what we need to do? Private read only application db context, and it's give name the just like give db context here, and I write the underscore. That's it. Now you need to
Assign.
give under db context equal to db context, right?
Hmm.
Right. Now where tell me what should I do? db context dot blog post
Blog post
dot add
that.
and pass the parameter of blog post. Now next thing
Yes,
what we need to do?
Save changes.
Save changes async. That's it. That is the pretty simple, right?
Mm.
And it is the we are using the sync
Await.
uh, await. Here we need to write async method. For adding also they are providing,
Mm.
and wait. Okay, and then now finally return blog post.
Yes.
Okay, so now our method is created, right? Create method is done. Now what we need to do? Go to the controller, right? We have already created what? This one created. Now we need to create one the. Let me go to the first controller. Then we will understand what is the requirement, right? Then we will go according to. So now I am under the blog post controller. What needs to do? Sir, we need to create the API. Which type of API? The post API, right? So right here I am writing HTTP post. Why it not command? Post API. Okay. Now what we will do? I will write public async task I action, and I am just giving the create blog post. Okay, and I am returning okay. That's it. Error gone. So what I will do right here, I want to insert some record, right, in table. So we require some parameter. So what we required? So actually there is the multiple complex type of parameter we required. I want to these properties. So it is the complex data type, right? So we need to create this is the our controller, and this blog post I am making as a domain. That means it will be reserved for the table structures. So I will not use directly it. So I will do create one DTO, and that DTO value class will be designed here under the signature, and that will be come from the client or UI side. So let's go to the DTO folders, right click, add one class, give name blog post DTO. Okay, and just copy the all the parameter except ID, because ID is the auto generated property. You see, it's come here. Okay, any doubt here? So I am taking the title, short description, content, featured URL, URL handle, publish date, author, and is visible in boolean data type. Perfect. Now we go to the here API, blog post API. Here I am asking to pass the DTOs, but not, but I will, this is the DTO, okay, pass, but we required the create DTOs, not that one. Create blog post, create blog post request DTO. .cs, and there we required this property, not required, only this one. This DTO we will use for another purpose right now for returning, and then here I require these fields. So go to the here, now you create blog post public create blog post request DTO. So why it's not coming? Blog post request, I give it. and it will be come from body, right? So what I will do, design it blog post.
From
Okay, now what I need to do, I need to call the repository method, right? So first what we need to do, we need to create a constructor again here. Why? We need to initialize the interface. So just create the constructor, and in constructor what parameter we need to pass? I need to pass I repository blog repository blog repository amen. And then again we need to create one variable private read only blog post, and under blog post I am writing the underscore blog post. That's it. Now we will use it. So what we need to do, first check. What needs to check? Check some property, request is null or not. If request equal to null, so what we will return? Return bad request. Bad request. Okay, that's it. Now if not, then what will we do? Then we will convert here DTO to domain model, right? So what will do? Write blog post equal to new blog post bracket, and here we need to pass the all the parameters. Any doubt here? So I take the author equal to request dot author, second is the content, just take otherwise, so request dot content comma feature URL equal to request dot feature URL. Next is the title equal to request dot title. Next is the is visible equal to request dot is visible. Next is the publish date equal to request dot publish date, and short description equal to request dot short description, and URL handle equal to request dot URL. Okay, any doubt here, Archana?
no, no, no.
No. Now what we need to do, our domain model is ready. Now we need to call the repository method, right? So just underscore blog dot create sync method, and just we pass the blog post. That's it. And this is the async method. So what we need to write here, we need to write wait, and this method will be return some value, so we will take under the just like get response. Okay, I just click press the control plus K plus D, so the code is formatted automatically. Now when you get the response, you need to again convert model to domain model to DTO. Okay, and just I am create val response equal to new blog post dtos. Okay, Archana, and now just you copy it, just we change the variable. And here I add the id. Oh, id is not added in this class. You go to the quickly here and add, and go to the quickly add id here. It is the guid. Guid, it is the id. Okay, come here quickly, and now id is the get response dot id, and now quickly change it, request. Okay, now what we need to do, just we need to pass this response. That's it, right? Any doubt here?
No.
Okay, great. Or not only this one, you can also, what I can say, we can create one response class, or there you can define your custom message or custom response. Right now, if you see here, just I am using a different type of a structure, right? Just if you are using create blog, so this JSON will become, and if you go to the category class, so this is the different response, right? But you can define a response class, there you can use your own custom type of message. So sir, what are you saying? I am not getting. Might be you can say, right? So what I am saying, I am just saying you need to create one response class. Let me create quickly. And that response, what will we do? It will be a response the with result and with the status, error of the status. What if any error will become, so it will be give the error message. If no error will become, then it will be give the success or failure message, also it will be give. So sir, what are you saying? So I will create one class, that class will be contain some the properties. So let me go to the details. Here I am creating one class, and I am giving the name of the API response. Okay, and that will be contain some property. Sir, what properties will be contain? Just like first create the constructor, and then we will create the prop http status code, and it will give the status code property. Now next thing, you need to create a boolean is success. Next is the string message. Now prop, oh my god, prop, I am giving the list of a string and error message. If any error will become, then it will show the error message. And result, so which type of data type should I took? It will be the generic. So Archana, any hint here? I will take which type of data type here? I am just giving the variable name result, but I did not take any data type. Can you please help me? What data type should I take here?
Uh, List type or
I want to generic. Might be responsibly be in this result come this
class
result,
type object?
or for might be if I want to use under for the category class, so might be some this responsibly become any responsibly become like this this responsibly become, right? So it is not constant like that.
Dynamic type, not sure.
Yes,
Forget.
any, no idea. Okay, no problem. So I will use here
Inject
object.
type. Mm.
Okay, so it will be accept any type of result now, a string, complex type, or single nested class, anything else, right? Now I am initializing here list. There is the list here, that's why we need to initialize, otherwise when we are passing it will be give an error. So error, error, where it is it? Hey man, it's hanging, just need to wait man. Error message equal to new list. Okay, so now our API response is done. Now go to the quickly close this one, go to the here, and now here we can decide. Now we have taken the our or response in response under the response variable, right? Here we have taken. Now what we will do, sir? Now first we need to do initialize this API class you created. So sir, create here one API response and response, API response, okay, or give to the response only response, okay. And under the constructor what need to do, underscore response equal to new API response. Any doubt, Archana? You see this why I am not taking here this constructor directly, I am initializing, but this for this I am taking initializing in the constructor parameter. Why? Archana,
Sorry? Huh?
here you see there is the two properties, one is the blog repository and one is the API. When I am initializing this blog repository, I am taking this declaring this way initializing, but for the response I directly write this way. Why I did not take here one more
Okay.
parameter?
Post controller.
Any idea? Okay, it is the very simple thing, sir. It is the interface, this is the class, right?
Hmm.
Interface we did not create constructor
Constructor.
like this way, we did not initialize, that's why this way we are declaring initializing it. Okay, got it?
Yes.
That is the small thing, might be interviewer just like giving some tough, making tough like that, but it will be
Yes, it's a basic thing.
right. So what I will do then, I will check here, hey, if response not equal to null, then what I will do, underscore response dot result equal to first s and the result response, okay. Now underscore response dot is success equal to true, right Archana? Because response has some values, that's why we are first assign the result, then now it is the success. If it fail, then it will fail, right? Write the false. And now we can send here message also. Which type of message? Record inserted successfully. Okay. And else, in else what I will do, just copy it, paste here, and in response what will happen, it will be null, no response, right? And it will be the false here. And then what message, record does not insert successfully. Okay. And finally we pass here underscore response. Any doubt here, Archana?
No, no.
No. Or if you want to write some try catch, suppose that some error will become. You see Archana, we are learning new thing, right?
Yes.
When I teach you, you will always learn new thing every class. Don't think like that it is the same thing is repeating. Now next step what I want to show you here, again I copy this part and show here. Result will be null, okay. False is success false, and it is the message like we cannot successfully write, we can say error occur, okay. And then you need to add the message also, right? Error message, which type of message, sir? Error message. And then add, because it is the list, so exe dot message. And finally we send the response. Any doubt?
No.
Okay. Now let me run it and try it. It's working or not. Archana, make practice as more. Archana, Subha, both guys, please make practice as more as possible. It is very important because interview asks many questions, and when you replied, when you got practice more, then that time you will able to reply, right? Efficient way. Just I'm click on try post API come, and just I'm passing some value. What I passed, just like blog, just like I'm passing ASP.NET description ASP.NET code and content will be the URL right now, URL blog ASP. Leave date is author, just like right Archana, and it is visible. Okay. Now let me write here breakpoint. Just hit on the execute button. What will happen? It's not hitting, right? Okay. So why it's not why I am getting error here, Archana? Any ideas? First let me take this one for the future use. Any idea what step I missed in the complete code? invalid operation is unable to resolve service type. Service type means, sir, what? Archana, any idea about this error? Why we are getting this? Are you there?
Yes.
So why I am getting this error? So what is why? What code I missed? We are getting error. And also this line you see dependency injection.
I think in a startup file, you missed
Correct. Right.
injection.
Good. So come to the program. Now no startup. Now you can say the program.cs. Okay. Always say program.cs.
Mm.
Make builder dot services dot add scope and then write I blog post repository comma blog post, not I here, only one. That's it. Now click on save. Again stop or then return. Okay, it's loading. Here stop. I'm just giving this values and yes, breakpoint is hitting. And if you see here this one value is coming, right? Author Archana URL, yes, all values coming. Now go to the continue and then API is calling backend processing. Yes, it's giving the success message and then you message. So here come, oh, error is coming. Yes, again error is coming. That's status code 0 is successful. Error occur, and what error occur? An error occur while saving entity chain. See inner exception. Inner exception is not coming. Okay, result is not. Again I miss the step. What step I missed? I did not run command. What command, sir, did not run? DB migration
Database.
command.
Oh
Right.
my God.
Now Archana, are you see? I first a different type of error message is coming, right? We are also analyzing these things. So when which scenario this will become error or handle we need to handle. So in this scenario, if any error come, then we can handle the response this way.
Okay.
Right? I am writing the add migrations, and it is the any migration for blog post. Okay. So Archana, are you also coming to office or what? You are still work from home?
Still work from home. Actually, once in a week, office is there, but I raise exception.
Okay.
So after 5th May, I will join. I need to join once in a week.
Okay. Now update database. Yes, table is created successfully. Perfect. Sorry guys. Yes, I can click on continue. Yes, success code. I did not pass anything. That's null. So 0. So is success true? You see, message is coming. Record inserted successfully. Error message not any, and result is coming. Okay. Now we'll go to the API UI side. Here I will create one category and then we'll use the blog. We will create one folder name is the blog post. Right click or on the feature, then add one folder. It is the blog post, and under the blog post I will add one add category. So let me stop this running. Ng generate C features feature under blog post slash add blog and hit on enter button. Let's see what will happen. It taking some more time. One component will be added quickly. Sorry, edit perfect. Now we add the components here. Now we go to the where route folder and here we need to add. So Archana, I want to add display this just like category. Next category I want to show the blog, add blog or just like blog. So what should I do?
The same way we add one more path and component.
In the route, right?
Ah,
Routes.
yes, in the row.
So what need to do? Path colon I write admin, under the admin write the blog post. Okay, then component will become, oh I did not add the add block. Okay, right now I want to same way category way I want to do. So let me add quickly. First let me add blog here, this one, no problem. But I want to add one more blog component that will be come the blog list. Blog post or like blog post list. Add blog post list and just enter the it. Now go to the route here only and here I will go to the blog post list, blog post list component. So first this will become, okay, and in that list I will add one button for the add blog, and then this URL will be, this screen will be open or this page will be open. Okay, so now we need to go to the under the core nav component, navbar component, and here like this way we need to add. Okay, so just I am copying the this one. I want to enable this one, so first remove this one's commented code and add here only. So it is the divider like that. Admin blog posts, and it is the blog. Okay, blog or blogs, and it is the divider. Now if I control us, and if I run, then what will happen? Here I define. So while it is the loading, I need to create several folder like model folder, service folder. Under the blog only, I need to create one folder model. Okay, so I created model, and one is the service folder. Service. Oh, not here. Sorry, guys. Yes, here this level I need to add services. Hey man, service. Come, come on, guys. API is running. Yes, API is running. While it's loading, so I need to create model. So what model first we need to create? We create first one file will be create the add. We create the several class dash blog post dot model dot ts. Okay, and here I will write the export interface, and I will write the add blog post. Okay, and what is the property? Title string. Next will be short, and just we can also copy from there short descriptions. If I make any spelling mistake, that time it will be not work. Content string. Next is the featured URL, image URL. We can say image URL, or we can do the string, and then URL handle colon string. Next is the published date colon date, and author is the string, and is visible is boolean. Okay, that's it right now. Now next will be also we need to create one is the blog under the blog post. Let me create quickly blog post dot ts. Okay, and that will be contain the maximum all property, but one need to export interface blog post, and one is the id, extra will be the id, and it will be the string. Okay, and when we are updating that time we will create one more. So right now that is the fine. Then one more for the API response. In the feature level I am creating one model folder, model or models, and in this model we will create API response.ts. Okay, any doubt? We can rename like that, API response dot model dot ts. And now what will do? Export interface, and it is the API response. And that will be the dynamic t type generic, and it will be the status code, right? And it will be the number, status code number, and is success, the success boolean. Next is the message column string, and next is the header message, and it is the list type, right? String type of array. And result will be what type we need to declare here, Archana? Result
Object.
T is the generic data type.
Okay.
Okay. So now it's also done, almost done. Now let me go to the see the any response reflex. Yes, blog component is come. Yes, list of blog is coming. Perfect. Good. Now we need to add one button here, right? When click on that button, then it will be new component will be open. Then fine. Now go to the close this one navbar, go to the filter folders here, and blog come here, right? Okay. Now we need to write the div dot container. Under the container we need to take one h1, or it will be take write the blog post list. Okay, and here we write the class margin top 3. Okay, now we did add one div, and that div will be contain a anchor class btn primary, and then it will be go to the add blog post. Okay, and that will be the give the route here, and it will be the router URL router link, and that will be under the bracket, and it will be the single quote, and write admin slash blog post slash add. Okay, why it's giving error? Because we did not add the modules for it. So what module we need to add, Archana? Any idea? Router module or common module? Two module we need to add here. Okay, Archana, are you there? Router module, and second is the commons, common modules. Okay, now let's flip to the UI. Now its error is gone. Now also we need to add this path under the admins, under the route sections, right? Go to the route class, and here we need to define one. Add block, add, and then add block component. Now go to the UI part here, man, and you need to write the HTML code for the deflex, so that it will be go to the right side. Class deflex. Now see what will look like. You see it's here, and if you click here, yeah, it's redirecting here. But I want to do what you want. I want to add this button in the right side, right? So deflex, now class will be justifying end, justifying content end, and let's see magic. It's come here, right? Or if you want some button small, also button sm, like that, small buttons, or not that, not a small, make pull button btn small, btn button btn sm, yes. A small button, and just give margin top 3, so it will become little bit top bottom. Yes, perfect. So when I click here add block, then it will be go to the redirecting here. Perfect. So Archana, are you there? Any doubts here till now?
No, can you show me once navbar component? I use that one. HTML navbar HTML.
Router. Okay, navbar core here, right? This one.
Okay.
Okay. Now we need to work on where we need to work. We need to work on the addable add UI for this. Okay. So let me how much possible today. Let's make work. There is we need to write one by one our code, right? That's why it's taking some more time, guys. Containers class, then we will use the h1, just like h1 dot margin top 3, and add post blog. Okay, and then in this container we will add form. Okay, and that form has, we will define later here other attributes. Just I am adding one div here, and then that div contain class margin top 2 and mb5 medium 5, then again we will contain one div, and then that div content class margin top 3. Okay, now we will create one label, take label, and that label for title title, and then we can give the uh, for title, and then class will be a form label. Okay, I press the Control Shift F, so code will be formatted. So now I am taking the input type will be
Control Shift F
text.
you use for formatting,
Yeah, yeah,
or Shift
yeah,
F?
yeah, yeah, right. Alt Shift plus,
Alt Shift only.
yes, Alt Shift plus F.
F. Okay. Alt Shift F.
Yes. Then I am taking the ID. ID will be title. Name need to also give. So title is same. Then we give the class. Class will be form control. So leave now till now. Okay. So now let's see how UIG looking. Yes. So now UI looking this way. Now later we will add the two-way data binding. Right now one-way data binding, that is fine, no problem. So for the same also we will do URL handle and other properties. Okay, just copy this one and one more. Okay, now go to the second one. That will be take the title, URL handle, and it will be the URL handle, and it will be the URL title handle URL titles, and next is the short descriptions. Okay, short description, title short descriptions, and it will be the short description short. Okay, now next is the content, right? So right now I am taking the content normal way. Later will be learn new thing. Content, and it is the content here also, and then content here it will be the short. Here I am giving the capital first letter, not. Okay, then it will be the image model URL. Later we will define again feature image URL, feature image URL. Okay, feature image URL. Now next will be the publish date. Okay, so published date, published date, and data type will be date, and then it will be published big small and make date, title published, title published. Okay, and next is the author, right? So just edit author, and then it will be the next is the visible we denoted. So author author, 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 author. Pick one phone it up. Author is then now visible, right? So we need to check some text box. Check box we need to take. So under the same form checkbox, okay, so I need to check this one, copy, and then we require the put box, checkbox, just it will be the form check, empty, check, checked. Okay, now it will be the is visible. So what we will do, or from the we can copy from bootstrap also, bootstrap, click here and search checkbox. Checkbox, in the previous class we already learned how to import it. Let me go to the checkbox, normal button, I checkbox want, not like this. No, is any checkbox, normal checkbox? No, oh my god, not button, checkbox is not here. Check, check somewhere, just come here. Yes, like this way. So just copy it and come here, checkbox, input checkbox, default is the is visible, type checkbox, is visible, id, just make name is the name property also is visible, and for value will be visible, is visible, and for is visible only, and then shift F, shift alt F, and then control S. Yes, now let me the how the UI will be look. Yes, now yes, looking perfect. Yes, that is also perfect. Now this is the author required normal text box. So remove the author from date, write the normal text box. Perfect. Now later we will add the button, right? So just copy this one in here. Now here I am adding one button. So button type submit class and btn primary, okay, and then it will be the man, not go outside, and then it will be the save, correct. So yes, button is coming here, yes, button is coming, no, perfect. Now what we need to add here, we need to add, so inject the angular, so write the has form, and form has the ng form, okay, and then we have one uh, the parenthesis bracket and write ng submit, 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 and then it will be on form submit. Now we need to add, right now we don't have this method, so it's okay. Come here quickly, and we defined it void. Okay, and now here add, we add some module here quickly. So let me add, it's giving error, that's why. So what we need to add module, one is the form module we need to add. Okay, then is the date pipe, pipe will be required. One is the markdown model, but later we will add common module we need to add, and common modules jet mark दोनों के image select component later we will do. Okay, so perfect right now. And if you see here, flip here, what 11, yes, so it's coming. So UI is done. Now what is header giving, just let me run again. So Archana, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. So Archana, what I will do now from next time, I will ready for the HTML component like that, right? HTML stuff. So that just I will copy paste and it will be not take my time, right? It will reduce the time. Instead of writing here everything,
Okay.
okay, it will be work, right? Or you need to go this way only. Obviously you can see, right? It's taking some more time, slightly taking time, right?
It's fine. Anyway.
Okay. So now I need to, while it's loading, I need to add some component. Just let me do some stuff and then we will from tomorrow we will continue. Model. Actually, I need to take one class, US class, in for interview preparations. I need to take one class. This is done now. One is the constructor, and then constructor has the, okay, we right now we did not create any, but we need to this dot model equal to, and then we need to assign the everyone so that it will not give me just like title will be single quote. Next is the author, next will be the content, next is the feature URL, uh, next is the is visible, just like true, make true, not a here equals this true, and next is the what will come publish date, so new date, right? Now next is the short description, so null will work here. Now next is the URL handle, single quote here, next is the not, now so that is fine there, yes, perfect. Now error is gone. Then what needs to do, we need to do the two-way data binding. So how we need to do two-way data binding, Archana, can you please help me here, what's need to do? Archana, are you there?
Yes. 6,000।
What I need to do, mg model,
सिक्स देखो ये
come outside, then write equal to, and write here model dot title, right? This way will work.
ये 6,000
URL handle, URL handle. Now next will be short description, right? Short description, and next will be content, and then content next will be feature URLs, okay, and next will be publish date, time, date, right? And next will be author, and then next will be in author, and then is visible, right? And is visible, and is visible balance, okay. Now then occupied, okay. mm, and on change select event, the model dot publish equal to event, okay. Yeah, no, so let it, okay. All right, now okay, now just go to the here and log it, console.log, and this dot model. Now flip to the here, go to the add block, now put some value, just like it, URL test, short description test, content test, feature URL test, any date time, author Santosh, and if I just click here, inspect it, go to the consoles, it is, yes, title come Archana, author Santosh, content, feature URL test is visible to do, is true, so URL test, yes, date time is also good, so our value is coming, right? Perfect. So Archana, what I am doing, so let's today ending of this call, this class,
right?
and
तो
tomorrow,
क्या है
tomorrow from here we will start. Or also I am
म्यूचुअली
giving you homework, try
म्यूचुअली
to complete this functionality.
दैट इज फॉर्मल
What you need to do, you need to do the
हाँ तो म्यूचुअली करो
create a service. In that service you need to
दैट
add
इज
one,
ऑप्शन बाय टू
add a
और
method for the
ठीक है
call,
डन
new API create async,
के
this
साथ एक ही
this
फैमिली में
API
दो
create block
दो से
step
ज्यादा
block,
अगर
save the
फैमिली
record,
रह रही है साथ में तो
okay.
म्यूचुअली ठीक है जैसे मैं रह रही हूँ
Any doubt here till now?
नो हाँ
So
ठीक है
let me stop the recording.
जनरेशन